Hello, everyone. We're entering a kind of a special time of year for everyone globally, right? With Christmas. I guess some people don't celebrate Christmas, but we've got the New Year's. We've got Thanksgiving that is just around the corner. I hope everyone gets to spend some time during this period of time with their family and friends or others, or you're just enjoying your alone time. I enjoy my alone time as well. But it's kind of a shopping season, whether we like it or not. And I've always kind of wondered, is that a holiday thing, like actual holiday, or is somehow companies and corporations steered us towards better get your deals now, or your money won't be as well spent otherwise. But anywho, I've got some special things I wanted to pass on very quickly. I created the community post. I don't know about you, but when it comes to channels I subscribe to, I rarely see the community posts. I don't know if I just have a blind eye to them or YouTube doesn't do anything to kind of show them to us. I did make a community post, and you can go there if you want to, but I think there's really a main couple of savings that I can pass along. One is from Beta FPV. They sent me a code Nick 25BF. So I'll put these on the screen, and that gets you 20% off. I think they're generally offering 15% off right now. So, if you're like me, maybe an Air 65 or Air 65 Wisp, if you like the glow in the dark feature, or Pavo 20 Pro 2. Pavo 20 Pro 2. Yeah, I'm still working on that. It takes me a while to get these things out, but that's also available. The Pavo Pro has been one that's been very, very popular. So again, Nick25BF. I don't know why the BF, and I don't know why the 25, because it's 20% off, not 25% off, but I'm told Nick25BF on Beta FPV's website gets you 20% off, and that they have maybe just a code posted on their website or a code they've distributed otherwise that gets you 15% off. So maybe I'm a little bit special. Anywho, another one, it's not a special code, but I think it's something I don't say enough about. If you're looking at Avon RC products, and they make one that I recommend when it comes to building a good, solid quad and having a company that when it comes to their customers, on every video, I ask for input from everyone who's bought from Avon RC. If there's ever an issue, it always gets resolved quickly with good communication. It's a company that it's a small company, maybe even smaller than some of the others, but it's just one that uniformly, I think people's experiences, at least on that come to this channel, are good, and their customer support is good, and the communication is good. Sometimes people will place an order and they get no communication through an automated system or from the individuals running the company on, their order and the processing taking place, especially when there gets to be delays. That's one of the many things that I just don't hear about with Avon RC. And I have a standing code with them that you can use anytime, whether it's this time of year or some other time of year. It only gets you 5% off. Sometimes they switch it, but they usually tell me when they switch it to where the 5% is actually you get free shipping. They ship DHL, so that's expensive, but reliable shipping. So sometimes you might get free shipping. Sometimes you might get 5% off on the Avon RC products. And that's just with my name, Nick Burns, as the code. Those are the two primary I want to pass on. I'll put anything else that I might hear about down in the video description, but mainly I just wanted to pass on those two primary savings. Banggood sent me a link for various RC products. None of them I recognize, so they're nothing that I have an interest in. But it'll be linked down in the video description as well. You can look at those products. There wasn't anything that caught my eye or that I'm interested in, but people come to this channel that have interest well beyond just this channel. So that's normal. If anything else comes along, I'll put it down in the video description, or I'll add a pinned comment. It's kind of late in the game for them to at least communicate that stuff with me. Again, I hope if you celebrate Thanksgiving that you're able to get along or get together with family and friends and enjoy a meal and some laughs, and maybe a football game if you're into that sort of thing, or some placed cards or some games. And as we go deeper into this holiday season, hopefully everybody schedules some time to see those they love, whether they're family and friends or otherwise. Well, at least I hope they're friends. Maybe your family too. This is a time of year that it should be fun, and it should be joyful. But don't forget about if you have neighbors that maybe, especially elderly neighbors, that they don't have kids that come back and visit them, or they just don't have kids. Maybe take them a bundt cake or a cookie plate, or buy something from the store for $4 or $5 and share some joy, because living alone in your later days in life, I'm sure that's tough. So if you happen to know someone in your neighborhood that does live alone and doesn't get many visitors this time of year, stop by, say hi at the very least. Ask them how they're doing. Maybe share a cup of coffee with them or something out on the front porch in 10 minutes of conversation. If they're, you might have people that are far younger than senior citizens in your neighborhood too that also live alone. Sometimes people live and they work far away from their family, and they don't make friends easy. There's lots of people that could just use a friendly face, a hello, a firm handshake, share a coffee or a tea, what have you. That would really mean a lot to them, and check in on those people, because they're important too. They might be silent neighbors, but they're important as well. So I hope everyone out there gets to enjoy this holiday season, whether you celebrate all the different holidays or not. And then we'll be in 2026, a whole new year before we know it. I'm sure there'll be videos between here and there, but I just had this kind of on my mind last night as I laid down to bed, that with everything going on in the world, I sure hope we can find some time to find some peace, some joy, and spend some time with other people and other people that we love. So I hope you're able to do that. I have plans here to do that with my family. Can't wait for my son to come back from college, give him a big squeeze and see how he's doing really face to face. Getting eyes on others is always something that warms the heart, doesn't it? Okay, again, those codes: Beta FPV, Nick25BF, Avon RC, Nick Burns, just Nick Burns, 5% off. I'll put links down in the video description, and I'll put those codes down in the video description, and I'll add anything that might come along between here and there. Not just probably for the Black Friday holiday season. There'll be probably other videos when it comes closer to Christmas and New Year's sorts of times, okay? All right. Well, if you are aware of any codes that I don't have that can save someone else in this community a few dollars, save some scratch, put them down in the comment section, and then I can add them to the video description or a pinned comment, however, so we can spread the word, and we can all retain as much money as we possibly can. I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.